I am back on the blue sofa. I'm getting all cuddly and I've got my blanket with me because you're never too young or old to have a blankie and cuddle up and snuggle up with that. I also have my laptop here because I actually made an outline because I put some thought into this and like I really wanted to share my insights with you. You know, lately I often find myself having conversations with myself in my head. I do this a lot when I go for my morning walks. I usually walk at 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and I do this when I am doing my post-walk workout after the gym. But hey, if Wendy Williams can have friends in her head, I think it's totally normal and totally fine to conversate with yourself in your head. So 2 months ago, I turned 25, and honestly, my outlook on life has changed drastically. Like, I no longer care about the dumb shit that I used to care about. Ooh, can I say shit? Shit, there you go. I no longer care about the dumb shit that I used to care about when I was younger. Like, I don't care about like dumb materialistic stuff, like having the latest and greatest new phone, or having designer clothing, or how people think of me, or being with like the popular kids. Hell, I'm 25. There's no such thing as like popular and not popular and jocks, and you know, we don't got that anymore. I'm 25. Like, you know, as long as I'm dressed nicely, my hair is okay, and my breath is not stinking up, and I'm not funking up, I don't really care anymore. I'm just minding my business, staying in my bag, chasing a dream, and doing the do. Honestly, I don't even feel like I'm 25. I don't even participate in any adult activities. I mean, I don't gamble, I don't go clubbing, I don't smoke, I don't engage in coitus. I don't even drink. Honestly, the only adult thing I really do is pay bills. That's it, bills. Like, you know, people always get so excited to drink. I know like some people, not me, because I stay following the law. Some people stay drinking before the right time, but child, never did. I waited until I was, I think 23 before I drank, and I didn't understand the thrill of it. Honestly, that stuff was gross. I was like, I'll take a juice box instead. I feel like I'm still 13. Sometimes I forget that I'm even legal to drink. Like sometimes when I see alcohol, I'm just like, alcohol, I'm not of age. Oh, wait a second, I'm 25. I actually can do this. Oh, this is legal for me now. You know, so. So initially when I turned, before I turned 25, it was like literally days before I turned 25, like I started falling into like a deep depression. Like I was really sad that I was getting older. I wasn't where I wanted to be in life. I wasn't in my dream career. I didn't achieve all the things that I thought I would have achieved at 25. And also I just wanted more time. Like I wasn't done being 24. Like I still needed like a good like 6 months staying 24, you know? And like when I turned 25, it was a bittersweet moment. But before 25, like just following the days like turning 25, I was just really sad. And also I just felt like, oh, I'm getting older, and I don't really like the idea of getting older because I feel like people judge you. Like the older you get, I feel like the more expectations there are, the more judgment you face, and like the less people are willing to help you or provide guidance for you, because they think that you have to have that already in the bag. I still feel like a kid, you know, but I feel like the world doesn't see me like a kid. They say, ma'am, you are 25 and with a weekly paycheck, actually bi-weekly paycheck, but a bi-weekly paycheck. You need to get it together. And that's kind of what made me feel sad. Like I just didn't want to be older, and I just felt if you didn't know certain things, I felt like people would judge you for that.
Like, oh my gosh, you didn't know that you have to pay taxes?
No, I'm just kidding. I've been paying taxes. Ever since I had a job, I've been paying taxes. Always pay your taxes. Pay it. But anywho, I just feel like people they just judge you. I feel like if you don't know the things that they know, if you didn't achieve the things they achieved. Aww. But when 25 actually came, when it was my birthday, I was actually really excited because my parents surprised me to a trip to Florida, and I had the time of my life. I will insert some footage showing Florida now. So this is breakfast. Looks like they just serve the same thing every time, which I'm not complaining about it. But yeah, Florida was really fun. I went to Miami, and ooh, child, that city is doozy. You see some things in Miami, like, I actually really like the city, but I feel like that city, you really have to be careful in that city because sometimes things be going down over there. But if you mind your business and do the good things you're supposed to be doing, you won't have a problem. It was a really fun city. We went to the beach, we hung out at the hotel, and we did sightseeing, and I loved it. That was an excellent way to celebrate turning 25. So that kind of lifted my spirits a little bit about 25. But yeah, that kind of helped me kind of get over the feeling of 25 and like knowing that, hey, you still have plenty of time in your life to do the things you want to do. And you know, I've been thinking to myself a lot that you don't have to have everything accomplished in your 20s, because it's like if you've done it all in your 20s, what's the rest of your life for, you know? Your 20s is just the beginning, and like, yeah, I mean, I'm still trying to figure it out. I've been spending a lot of time trying to think about what it is that I want in life. Like, I know I want to be a musician, and like, I'm just taking a leap of faith. You know, I'm ready to like throw in the bag and just kind of go all in and just not look back on this. Like, you know, following creative careers can be really hard because there isn't a set path as to like taking a creative career, you know, and that's something that I have to realize and accept and kind of just bet on myself, because I realize if you don't bet on yourself, how can you expect other people to bet on yourself? How can you expect other people to take a chance on you? Before, I was kind of just going along, like I knew what I wanted, but like I was afraid of the judgment that I would receive from like friends and family and just people in my circle. And you know, people always judge creative careers. So, and for me, I kind of got over the feeling of feeling unaccomplished by just going for it, and just not being afraid to ask for help, not being afraid to just start from the beginning. So, you know, now that I'm 25 and I've settled into this gig, I'm used to it, I'm 2 months in, I can describe myself as feeling unbothered. It's because I just figure like this: you don't pay me, and you don't feed me, and you don't house me, so why do I care what you're thinking about me? You know, I'm gonna do my own thing and you're gonna do my own thing. And that's how I see life. You know, everybody's in their journey, and everybody does things on their own time, and there's no reason to judge. Instead of using energy to judge other people, use that energy to manifest what you want in life. Go after your dreams and be a good citizen of this world, of this planet, of your community. You know, I've been thinking to myself that I really want to be a positive impact in some way, shape, or form in this world. I want to be an inspiration to other people. I want to be able to relate to other people and just chit chat and enjoy life and build a relationship with other people, you know, and build like a community. Because like all my life, I've always felt out of place. I always felt like I never belonged anywhere. I didn't always have like a lot of friends. How many times are you gonna hear me say that in this channel? I don't have a lot of friends, because I'm really not lying to you when I say that I am single, I am an only child, and I have no friends, so obviously I can only conversate with myself. I am not lying to you, you know, it's the real deal. Check my contacts on my phone, it's T-Mobile and Jesus. I'm unbothered about that, you know, like I don't really care how many friends I have. Obviously I'd want a few, but like I don't know, just things don't bother me so much anymore. I feel like if you're younger than 25, start being unbothered, because most of the things that you're worried about, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. Like, life goes on. Whatever it is that's bothering you, you gotta let it go, and life goes on. And that's what I've been doing. A lot of fear has been bothering me too, and it's like, life goes on regardless, so don't waste it thinking about other people in terms of how they think of you. Don't waste it just not being true to yourself. And not turning 25 has also made me focus on being the best version of myself. You know, I'm exercising a lot more now, and I'm trying to invest in like a nice wardrobe where I can have like a style and not be in sweatpants and oversized sweatshirts, because it's not cute. You know what I'm saying? It's not cute to be appearing that way. Yes, it's comfortable around the house, but I don't want to be known for that. I don't want to look like that, you know? And also, I've been dealing with some emotions that I've been struggling with too at 25, because it's like, I don't want to go through life feeling depressed, feeling angry, feeling jealous, feeling like I'm not good enough. And those are me problems. You know, no matter how much better someone else is than you, like, it doesn't matter, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you can be as jealous as you want, or as angry as you want, or as depressed as you want. Someone's always going to be better than you, and someone's always going to be worse than you. Focusing on like just having a good self-esteem about myself. And like I said in a previous video, like, I found some hobbies that I like. Of course, it's winter now. Once I stopped being bothered about a lot of things, I feel really good. Like, I feel happier. And one thing that I've been doing is watching a lot of YouTubers that embody that. YouTubers that are just like so unbothered about stuff, and they just live their lives, and they just do the do, you know? They're not showing off about what they have, and they're just being their authentic selves and just enjoying life and not giving a care in the world. And I've started adopting that mindset, and ooh child, I've been feeling a lot happier by doing that. So I guess maybe God said that 25 was the time where I was going to change my mind and try to develop and be the woman that I want to be. If I could tell my younger self anything, I would say not to be so hard on myself, because I was definitely hard on myself when I was younger in terms of like my looks and like my status compared to other people. And I would tell myself to just relax, enjoy the moment, vlog, and follow your dreams, you know? And I feel like I'm doing a lot more of that at 25. I watched this one YouTube video where he was talking about like documenting stuff and like sharing your story, and that's more of what I want to do. And I would have told my younger self to start doing that, you know, and stop worrying so much. And also, I would have told my younger self to stop being so afraid. Because I grew up in like a really strict household, you know, and I know my parents mean well, and it's not like shade or anything like that, but I think I would stop being afraid. Stop being afraid of what you want, and don't be afraid of failure, because everybody fails in life, they just don't post about it. One thing that I'm really starting to focus on at 25 is my music. Music is something that I've always wanted to do, but I never knew like how to get started or like what to do. Now I've started like dedicating more time to like learning about music and like trying to learn an instrument. I'm comparing myself to other people. Like I said, like I keep mentioning that because that's something that I used to do so much as in my youth, and now that I'm just so unbothered. Not saying that I feel 100%, because there's some days where I just want to cuddle up in a ball and cry. I'm not 100% always happy every time, but for the most part, I try to have a happy outlook in life. Another thing that I would tell myself is to stop ruminating. I ruminated so much in my life, child. I don't even know how I still have energy to like think about anything. Like, I always kept on thinking about things over and over and over again because I was always afraid of making the wrong decision. So things that I've adopted ever since I turned 25, I started exercising. I usually try to exercise 2 to 3 times a day because your girl don't got thick during this C19 time. I've definitely started like meditating and journaling and just thinking, not being so afraid to just go out. go to the mall by myself, go out to eat by myself, go for a walk by myself. I don't know anybody. I would love to make new friends and know more people, but I just don't know how. And usually people don't care if you're by yourself. Everybody's minding their business. They just want to stay in their bag, make their money. That's how I see it. Turning 25 for me was like a bittersweet moment, because it was like in the beginning it was really sad because I'm getting older and I don't want to be older. I want to, you know, stay a kid, you know, because I really didn't have anything adulting or adultish to do. Like, I don't have any adult things to do.